So have you ever been in a situation whereby you have a video ready to upload and you don't really have any thumbnail ideas? So that's what we are going to talk about today. We are going to design a thumbnail quick with Affinity, free. Alright, so let's go straight to our Affinity program, launch it, and let's set our page units. So we are going to use the YouTube thumbnail size, which is 1280 by 720, and we are going to use the landscape. So if it's on portrait, make sure you check on landscape and you click on create down here. Okay, so as we are on the canvas or working area of Affinity, let's go straight to the design. I'm going to go to my root folder and I'm going to find our assets folder here. Okay, so this is the background we are going to use. Let me go ahead and drop it into Affinity. Okay, so I'm going to go and adjust the size. Okay, you can just drag on this anchors to adjust the size according to how you want, and click here to rename. You can use any background you feel like using. This background was generated with prompts using Leonardo AI, so you can just find any background on YouTube, and you can also pick from the assets folder right in the description where I'm going to drop the files. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick this texture, and this texture too, you can also pick it from the folder. I'm going to leave the description in the video, the link as well. So let's go ahead and change this blending mode. I'm going to use screen, okay, to give it some texture, and I'm going to reduce the opacity a little bit. So this side is for reducing the opacity. Okay, and let's name it texture. So after we've named our texture, I'm going to go ahead and bring the next element, which is this dots connecting. So I'm going to bring it here, and I'm going to increase the size also. And I'm going to change the blending mode. I'm going to keep it on screen, and I'm going to reduce the opacity a little bit. Alright, so this is good. So let's go ahead and group this. Alright, because this is the background in all, so I'm going to give it this group of BG, and let's go ahead and bring our next file, which is this image of myself. So let's go and adjust the sizing, and I'm going to mask it out. So with masking, this is the tool for masking, object selection, and you can use selection brush too. So if you don't have this here, you might have to install it. So when you click on the masking, you'll see a settings panel that will pop up, and make sure you install it. So when you have it, let's go ahead and mask this out. Okay, so we are going to use the object selection tool to select. Make sure you click on the layer that you want to select, and alright, let's go ahead and select it. And when you're done selecting, you can just press on this mask layer here to remove the background, or you can simply press Ctrl J to also duplicate it. Okay, so as I'm using Ctrl J, I'll go ahead and delete this one, and I'm going to name it subject. Okay, so let's press on Ctrl D to deselect, and let's go back to our background layer, and let's pick this element here. I'm going to change the blending mode. Alright, to luminosity, and I'm going to reduce the opacity. Okay, because this is what I feel good with. So 20%, yeah. And let's work on this subject here. I'm going to create a clipping mask, and I'm going to press on B for my brush tool, and I'm going to use the bracket keys to reduce the size of the brush. And this panel here, okay, this panel here is for opacity, this is for brush flow, and this is for hardness. So I'm going to increase my flow a little bit, and I'm going to brush out these areas to make it a little bit cleaner. Okay, like so. So there we go. We are going to add our text tool. The shortcut is T. So this is the artistic text tool. You can just click and write your text here. So the text I'm going to use is "don't overthink." Alright, so I'm going to use a font size of 57. Alright, and let me change this font style. Okay, I'm going to use Air Strike Condense. That is the font style we are going to use. And I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to edit the text. So let me go ahead and reduce our subject a little bit. And let's align this in the center. So I am going to change the color. This is the color code I'm going to use. So you can just copy the color code. This bright yellow, that is what I'm going to use. And I am going to go ahead and draw some shapes at this side. I'm going to give it a fill of black, and this is the stroke. Okay, which we are not going to use stroke now, but we are going to use rounded edges. So let's give it a corner radius of 50, and yeah, it is below everything. So let me just bring it up in the layers panel, and let's duplicate. Alright, let's get it closer a little. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our text tool again. Let's change this font size. Okay, so I'm going to use 12 now, and I'm going to write my text here. So let's change the font style. Okay, this is the font I want to use, Tiano D dot or Tiano die dot. Let's go ahead and change the font color. To white, and let's place it here. Let me duplicate it. Okay, this is actually build. I want to build here, and let's ship it. Okay, so when you learn, you build and you ship. Don't waste time. No, that's a message. So let's go ahead and apply. Okay, I'm gonna use an outer glow and see how it works. So yeah, you can also play with your slider. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to apply Gaussian blur. To the one at the background, right? And let's go ahead and work on the blending modes. Alright, so there we go. This is our straightforward easy thumbnail done with Affinity. So you can reduce opacity if you feel like something is too harsh. Alright, and you just go ahead and save it. You can save as to save your file, and if you want to save the image, you just go and export, and you keep everything as I have here. The peg best quality, you can increase it. It's already at 100. If it's not at 100, you just increase it, and you export. When you export, it's going to show the folder you want, and you just give it a name and click on save.